Hello, welcome back to Ratropolis. Let's do it. Shaman on the forest. You know that last episode? It's not an episode I should have lost. I feel like if you did not see it yet, these are back to back. If you can't tell, so it's fresh in my mind. I shouldn't have lost that one, right? It's a classic death to greed, but also we went 20 something waves just barely surviving, going, yeah, eventually this plan of just playing steel and experiments will work out, right? Didn't work out. It's okay. I think that run would have gone better if I didn't have specialized, because I was, instead of playing out units and just spamming up to like 15 ducks, I was like, okay, I gotta get more value from specialized. It's okay, it just requires a little mindset shift when I take specialized, right? Similar to the arm infinites that I've died to. I just tried to get max value and then end up dying with as much money as I could need, the ability to play infinite cards, and 25 and like 50 free population, right? But in my brain, I'm like, oh, I can just catch up later, but you can't. You really can't. As soon as you fall behind on those sort of final waves, and you get two waves on top of each other, you cannot win by just putting down one duck at a time. But that was last run, this is now. How you doing today? Hopefully you're still good, holding up. I'm doing alright. You know, nothing has happened today. I still have not had any soda if you're keeping on the journey. I think I might be free. It used to be I would just like, I would try to quit drinking soda and then I would go, okay, but I'll just have like one. But now it's like, I go in there and I'm like, what do I want to drink? Do I want a soda? Well, not really. I skipped that wall because I was a little worried about my economy if I took that wall, by the way, if you're wondering. We got an early house. I think also if you get an early house, you can get away with skipping the first wall. If you don't get an early house, you kind of gotta go in on that wall to get the population to survive and get all your grains. But nah. I think the last episode is an example of one of the episodes that I really don't like, because I didn't do anything interesting and I still lost. Like, I did something that should win and I ended up losing anyway, just because I got overwhelmed. Could spend a lot of time looking at every single run I lose though and going, okay, now why did I lose this? I don't know. Doesn't matter too much. At the end of the day, I'm not stressing it. Even though I talk about it nonstop. Don't worry, it's just fresh in my mind because I've been talking about it lately. It's like, what am I doing with Ratropolis? Well, eventually I'd like to be on the path to win streaking a lot, but do I really care that much? It's fine either way. I should probably think about each of those advisors and look through them all to see what's the best there. Like, maybe at this point in the game, it's fine to take a military advisor, or maybe it's better to take a military advisor even. Regardless, we got a barn, so we're very strong. Very, very strong at this point in the game. As you can see, I'm still redrawing at 80 gold. That's a very good sign for your run. No, hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're holding up, as I've been saying lately. Every day, I hope. I mean, I hope you're doing well every day, but I hope you're doing well in these times as well. But, you know. What are we on, like week 4? Week 5? Who knows anymore? Who cares anymore, honestly? I keep track. It's Friday for you, I believe. Thursday for me. Day off tomorrow. But I will probably still record Ratropolis unless I go into a recording frenzy and record 4 episodes today, which I've been thinking about. I've actually been thinking about recording 3 Ratropolis episodes a day, because if I do that, I'll slowly build up a backlog, and eventually I'll have a buffer wall of Ratropolis episodes for if I ever just have a day where I'm like, I don't feel like recording. But also I don't really want to give myself days where I'm like, I don't feel like recording today, because then it's going to lead to me just like not recording, you know? And I don't want to fall out of the habit. I don't have the card to remove here. I almost want to try taking leader level up. Forbidden Trade has kind of been surprisingly good to me lately. I've been having pretty decent success with it, I gotta say. Card that I once thought was just terrible. I'm paying to redraw at a loss right now, but there's a boss coming from the right side. and I feel like this is kind of crucial. That I get built up to a reasonable point. We hope, I think 6 can kill this before he gets his shot off. Let's see, can 6 guards? Oh, 6 guards do not kill this in time. I'm gonna actually move back here and try to save these, yeah. And now I wish I could just cancel this move so that they would fight these runners right here. Because yeah, at the end of the day I've cost myself the same amount of militia by making this move because the militia don't turn and fight. I didn't think about that, I just kind of considered it as a, yeah, we step back and then they'll kill off whatever jumps on them, right? That's not how it works. And I've actually put myself in a real bad spot here. Not a real bad spot, a weird spot. We have the benefit of having the guard stack. Right, we're gonna lose a few to this spitter. We lost 2, but that's not the end of the world. Accountant is probably good. And nothing else is great here. Upgrading an economy card is very similar to upgrading or taking accountant here, I think. In fact, it's about the same, right? Upgrade just forbidden trade or upgrade all of my economy by 25%, right? 50% more through forbidden trade or 25% more through everything. Interesting question. I think it's better to just take accountant though, because eventually I may want to get rid of forbidden trade, whereas accountant is forever. Also, barn gets better. I think I should take this catapult. Interestingly enough. I think I will take this catapult. I've been kind of sleeping on the defensive buildings. It's time to wake up. Shield rat. Hell yeah. Let's go. Honestly, kind of a little bit. Just a little bit. Miss the good old days when I could just take shield rat and have him be my only unit and win games with him. Those were good days. 30 to 40 shield rat stacks, wiping out entire enemies. Like everything is dead. That was fun. Obviously not great for the game, but it was fun. Literally just get shield rat and go, alright guys, we won. Game's over, you can tune out now. It's over, we won. Did it. Missionary will save me a lot of guards over the... Well, it's a little late, but it'll still save me a lot. And I want to buy the rest of the stuff here. I want to buy a lot here. And we just cashed in a big forbidden trade. Dude, forbidden trade's actually nuts with this setup where you remove cards quickly. Like I've been doing. Forbidden trade gives you so much money because you have it in hand so much. Card's kind of insane. Missionary down. Catapult's ready. I used to complain about catapult because you gotta aim it, but it's actually not that hard, right? You just throw it when they're about there, and it wipes most of the enemies out. All in all, not a terrible first 10 waves here. No advisors, fine. More population here, or we could go forge. I wanna go forge? I mean, it's well, right? Like I've been saying, I'm gonna try stuff like this more often. I mean, not try, I know this is good, I'm gonna take it. There's no try about this. Is Forge a good card? Yes. It's a little finicky, but it's very strong. I'm going to take it when it's offered to me. And that's just how it is. I'm not too worried about it, though. You know, I've noticed... Some episodes I get really... Lately I have not been getting into it, going off topic, talking about other things. Missionary, do not get in there. What are you doing, you fucking idiot? What are you doing? What are they doing? Holy shit. What did I just watch? Unit AI in this game is incredible. My missionaries just fucking... You know what? I'm no longer a rat of the cloth. Get me in there. I'm going fucking fight night, baby. The fuck? What are you doing, buddy? That was a very strange number to get from Potter there. Did you see that? I got 113 gold for playing that Potter. That's not a number you see very often. Missionary, dude. My man, he's like, you know what? I'm over this shit. Get me in there. I got this book, I'm about to beat your ass with it. Anyway. No, I haven't been going too off topic in these episodes lately because first of all, I've been focused on trying to, perfect card donation. I've been focused on trying to get the W, but it's difficult to fully focus on the game and also win. It's not impossible, or hang on. It's difficult for me to focus on my commentary and give you good commentary and also win. Hopefully then. It's not impossible, but it's easier. I make more mistakes, put it like that. If I'm gonna try super hard, I'm gonna make a lot more gameplay focused discussions, which is fine as well, as I've been saying. Whatever I decide on, I think you guys are kind of okay with, which is great. It's very, very nice. I've been watching the Ratropolis episodes slowly grow in numbers, and I appreciate it greatly that these videos are getting more popular over time instead of less popular. I kind of expected them to just kind of wane with time, but no, like more and more people are starting to watch, and that's great. That's insanely cool. It makes me like seeing the Ratropolis, like seeing a video that I posted at 5:30 after my stream at like 4 in the morning, and I'm like, yo, this has like as many views as some of the videos used to get, period. Makes me want to make a lot of stuff for YouTube, which is cool. I'm enjoying it as well, as I've been saying. So more to come. And if you're just here for Ratropolis still, hell yeah, dude, as I've been saying. Either way, I appreciate you being here. I appreciate you hearing my voice right now. It's been a good time. I have no idea. With the forest, I just have no idea. I don't think you can tell based on previous enemies what you're facing on the forest. I think that's a coast-specific thing. But you can kind of do it on the desert as well, right? I prefer this boss. I had to think about it for a second. Definitely would rather fight this guy. Now that I've thought about it for half a second. Much prefer fighting the Shaman. Don't forget to shoot my move, by the way. The only downside with Catapult, it does kind of struggle with idiot melee AI, right? Similar to guards, my Catapult cannot help these dumb shield hats right now. Very unfortunate. Especially since I have such a big guard stack, we're just gonna have to let the shield rats die off, I guess. It's okay, this is a great mechanic, and I like it a lot. It just makes the runs more interesting. That's all. They were just buying time for the Catapult to be ready to fire again. And other such fun lies I can tell myself to not tilt. I think I'll take Sparrow Nest. Honestly. Like, Agate and Fortress are kind of whatever, and I don't need money through Military Man, so... Sparrow Nest. Sure. This is an interesting run, because look at the last run as an infinite. I was behind for the entire run, and we eventually just fell apart and died. Look at this run as an infinite. Oops, I dropped my infinite. We lost. No, I had a strong economical start. Economical? Sure. And we've been good ever since. You know, with Forge, I will take Egg, because if I get the egg, I can just skip one of the phases of it right away. If you don't know, Egg is... Should refresh this if I'm not going to buy anything. I'm looking for Banner Rat mainly. Or just something. No, Banner Rat, not Bandit. Good try though. I appreciate the hustle. Horn seems good. I'm gonna try and get that forged. I don't think I want to remove anything right now. I don't think so. I'm just gonna pass, but I still take that event. Watchtower, we could just go super hard on building defenses. I mean, it's not going super hard, it's just going like mediocrely hard. But yeah, this is a run that had a strong economic start and as a result is strong. Crazy, I know. I'm not gonna get greedy and try to like get these upgraded. The house, the horn, it's fine. +5 versus +8, it doesn't really matter to me. What's more important is just getting my infinite back to working order, I think. We will not be doing right now. Oh yeah, all my shield rats died on this side, so... Honestly, it might be better that I don't have shield rat right now. How ridiculous. My right side might be stronger due to the fact that there are no shields. Huh. 563 gold from the treasure chest. What a wild number. I should just remove a card, probably. Like, I should just remove rain at this point. So we're not sitting here going, whoops, my infinite's not here, haha, oopsie, no infinite. Yeah, also I don't need grain for money anymore. Oops, that's, you know, gotta shake out the rust with using this bad boy. This bad boy being this, this infinite, not implying that this run is bad. Quite good. You would think, like, shake out what fucking rust? I literally did this 2 episodes ago, but, you know. What do you want from me? Alright, good work, boys. You did it. Like, it's just the last one that they're struggling with, it seems like. What can I even take here? I could take David. You know, I kind of want to try this. Well, let's see what else we have here first. Like, this is all whatever. I don't need to upgrade anything. I'm gonna give David a shot. This is one of the advisors that I've been like a never take on. But we're in the position, right? I have, oops, you can hover to mess up Forge as well. I've been historically not very happy with the performance of Slinger. This is a great chance for Slinger to redeem himself. Is what I'm thinking here. You gotta take them one at a time. But I am going to take a few buildings here. Armory. Good. Oh wait, I'm not gonna take a few buildings here because I'm out of space. I would like to take this altar, but oh well. I need to get another wall. But yeah, this is Slinger's time to shine. I'm gonna put a few down on either side and we're gonna see him work. We got him, he's gonna be, oops. Slinger is going to be upgraded and he's going to be with Advisor. And he's gonna have an armory, and he's gonna have a lot of support. So this is Slinger's run to prove himself to me, which I hope he does. And I think, like, at the end of, I think we're in a position that we've won, more or less. And at the end of this run, I'm gonna probably look at this and go, yeah, Slinger did all right. Did I win / lose because of him? Nah, not really. But he did fine. How are you taking damage? You have the shield. How are you getting hit? Is this a bug? How are these units getting hit? They have the shield. Maybe that's just a visual bug? What's going on here? Are my shield rats not getting shielded? Alright. Anyway, this looks like it's a bug, right? That they have the shield rats are spawning with the shield, but they're not. Like they're not getting it, and they're not like this is like a really interesting bug that is just a fucking disaster because it makes my shield rats significantly worse. Like I'm really unhappy about this, considering I've invested in shield rat technologies, and they're just worthless. Like, or not shield rat, I've invested in missionary, and missionary's just doing me nothing. This is terrible news. That it's working like this. And by working, I mean it's not working like this. But, you know, holy shit, they actually won. I hope that this gets fixed. Defense expenses, if you're wondering how it interacts with missionary, it'll actually consume the shield. So you can use it for money if you really need to, which, you know, it's not the worst. I'm not going to take specialize in this one. I think that there is no reason to. Although... no, I don't think there's a reason to. It's kind of an interesting one because I could take specialize and be stronger theoretically. But it's going to be kind of a headache to do so. Missionaries are just getting in there and fighting. I mean, you know, I don't need to tell you that I'm not happy with how this one's looking. Even though, like, we're absolutely fine, we're gonna win no problem. The missionary has been doing poorly, I must say. 20 population, right? I don't need to, like, specialize out a bunch of population or anything like that. Arbalist? I think I can take it, and there's no reason not to. Yeah. I like how that bird, if it doesn't get to drop its package, just goes forever. And does he actually just fly off the map? I bet he does, wow. See you later, buddy. Thanks for your help. The other two options at that chest weren't great, so we're just gonna take Arbalist. Like, we got a big mishmash of units here, but like it's fine. Honestly. I'm probably just gonna go. We're just gonna build up crossbows though. Enemies on this map have how much health? Let me think about it. They have like one in the mid hundreds, so we're gonna go up to. It's like around 140. We're gonna go to 8 crossbows on either side, and then that'll be enough to one-shot pretty much anything. And I guess I'm just gonna stop playing missionary since he's unable to actually shield my front line. My shield rats are just immune to missionary shields. That's a whoops. I'm not sure if I just dropped my infinite and now we lose. I don't think so. Good thing to know about a note about Sparrow Nest is that Sparrow Nest's range is kind of infinite. Not exactly infinite, but it's pretty long. I think he can go up to 2 walls away. 10 shields on the left side. I just need to beef up the right side now and then we're good to go. I'm not even gonna spend my money on, or my population on missionary since he's fucking broken. And like, but not in the good way. Also, I cannot forge infinite anymore. But it's fine because we have 11,000 gold built up from accountant. So, like, it doesn't really matter. Remember when I said I wasn't gonna play missionary and then played missionary right after? Good times. I need more shield rats on the right side as well. It's okay, we're gonna win this one. Hit the horn. Just to really add insult to injury here. But yeah, these runs, I think that this game will not really get to a point where I can win with consistency. I think that it's possible to win with consistency in this game, however, I think that with the way that I play, I will not get there because it is a little bit of, like, I need a little bit of luck to win consistently. I need my economy handled in some way. So I'm not going to stress it, I'm not going to worry about it. And probably, you know, if we win a lot in a row, you can be like, hey, cool, but until they put in a counter, I'm not gonna like pay attention, basically. I'm gonna focus on just, you know, I'm just gonna play the game. It's fine. At the like, it's not like I'm not gonna try to win, right? I'm never gonna like give up a run like, oh well, I don't like this one, we're done. I'm gonna fight every single one of these runs out to completion. Man, wouldn't it be cool if these shield rats were blocking this big hit coming in on them? Wouldn't that be a cool mechanic if there was some way that I could block that attack? Sorry, do I sound salty? Because I am. It's fine, I'm not, like, actually I'm not that mad because, you know, early access, it happens. It's fine. But, you know. I don't think there's a good way for me to be like, hey guys, there's a bug with this game. Hello. I would like to report a bug. I think they call this a bug report. I don't think there's a way for me to go about that, but you know. It'll go this way. Yeah, we may as well. This catapult's not going to do much. It's like backline now. It's fine. I should also just pay to redraw when I have a reason to. Oh, I can hit forge again, huh? Or no? Wait. There's a way I can hit forge? I have no idea. Anyway. been saying well anyway a lot. It's what I say to transition off of whatever I'm talking about to something else without having to. Like without having to have a good segue. It's just like, well anyway. But well anyway. Well anyway, you know, and then we just keep doing this for the rest of the episodes, just keep going well anyway. I mean, it's really like there's not a lot going on. Looking forward to taking the day tomorrow. Although I'm probably not gonna take the day off. I'm probably just gonna focus on YouTube. Maybe I honestly might even just stream FTL tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna pretend to be prepared, it's fine. Oh no. Taking houses. Let's go hold left click for a little while. Doing content creator. Streaming 7 days a week, it does kinda wear me down. It's fine though. Like I said, I care about my schedule. I care about being consistent. But it can definitely get to you. YouTube though, I feel like I could stay on this schedule that I'm doing with Ratropolis here pretty much indefinitely. Because it's not as much, right? It's like an hour, maybe. It's also why I'm looking to add more stuff in that I want to do daily, right? Hades is a good example. Stone Shard, I don't know what it is about Stone Shard. I like the game, but for some reason I'm just not really feeling the daily Stone Shard stuff. I'm happy to do it like every other day. I should record Stone Shard today, because I don't actually have tomorrow's episode up yet. I should get a lot more, like just in general, I should get a lot more, structured with YouTube, right? I should be to a point where I can never have an episode be late. But I am not. All my shield outs are dying. That's weird. If only there was something. Alright. It's crazy, I might actually be better off putting down Missionary because he gets the shield. I'm gonna try that, actually, for the rest of this run. I'm just gonna try not putting any more shields down. We're gonna go all missionaries, because Missionary can shield himself, unlike Shield Rat, who does not get the shield on this run. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead and give Missionary some extra HP, and we're gonna let Missionary be our front line. I guess. There's an interesting title for this episode. Missionary Frontline, and then I circle Missionary in front getting hit with a, do a little shocked face, do a little clickbait. You know? There is a part of me deep down that's like, man, wouldn't it be fun to do some fucking stupid ass clickbait? Like, wouldn't it be fun to become that which I hate? Here's how it would go too. I would do that. I would do like ridiculous clickbait. There's militia alive over here? Holy shit, there's 2 militia alive on the left side. That's crazy. That dude's tearing it up. But I would do ridiculous clickbait stuff, and then as I realize that it gets me more clicks and more views potentially, I don't know if it would, right? Because in my mind I'm like, oh, would it really make a difference? Well, there's only one way to find out. Even though I don't have a face cam on these videos, do a very shocked face anyway, just for emphasis. And then like see it does better, and then actually just make that my thumbnail. Clickbait the titles. I mean, you know, to an extent I clickbait the titles, but you gotta, you know. It's not my fault. I'm fighting the YouTube algorithm. I'm fighting for my freaking life here, in the words of a not so great man. Like a not so great man. Am I losing slingers? Because it feels like I am. How am I losing backline though? No, I'm not. The left side, or the right side's the side that has all the slingers and backline. Yeah. No, I am crazy. Done a few more units on the side. I want to go up to, yeah. As it turns out, it's better to just have missionaries than it is shield rats in this run. How ridiculous is this? Dude, I'm pretty sure, by the way, I was thinking about this. If you remember a little while ago, I did Medic plus Guardian on this map, right? And we saw that AoE Archer do 120. The AoE Archers, like I had a moment recently where I went, oh my god, wait a minute. The AoE Archers did 120 on this map? So think about this, right? Their attacks do 5 damage each. For it to do 120 to a Guardian, it has to shoot like How many arrows is that? That's like 24 arrows, right? I think the AoE archers on this map shoot 24 arrows. Now, they don't hit, right? It doesn't actually do 24 5 damage hits on your army, because that would be crazy. It doesn't like home in. But still, 24 arrows, I'm pretty sure is what they shoot. Like, watch it. Watch how many shields get taken off if these guys get a shot off. That's like everyone's shield is gone. They shoot a lot of fucking arrows, is what I'm trying to get across to you here. Step back just in case this is the owl, of course. We're not actually great at fighting bosses with this run by Shield Rat. If this is the owl, I might actually die. I don't think so, though, honestly. I should take it a little more seriously, though, recognizing this. Probably. Take it a little more seriously. Oh, hey, I accidentally recovered my infinite. And then fucked it up. It is the owl. Hello, owl. Are you guys gonna shoot him? Nice, they're all shooting him. So my damage output isn't huge. Is the horn ready? No. This army will not do perfectly. Because the owl does a lot of hits. There's the horn. Alright, now we're good. The horn's up, we're good to go. Those militia, they almost made it to retirement. It's actually pretty good that the owl knocks them back here, because now they're going to be behind the wall. Yeah. So Slinger, post-mortem here. Yeah, he's actually pretty good if you take him in a controlled environment as a mix-in. You take Slinger as if he's missionary, right? You put down a few Slingers to help you out. You don't take Slinger like he's a DPS plan. And there you have it. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good day.